Amendment, and thank you, Dennis. I'll keep it on track as much as I possibly can with the 39th Amendment, and I've been liaising and working with people from Ulster and recently to do with Dalriadan and mining that's going on in the Sperrins Mountains at the moment. And there's white papers that have been signed over by a British corporation company, and they've sold the mining rights of 23% of the north and 28% of Southern Ireland to international mining companies. If this legislation, or if this particular mine goes ahead in the Sperrins Mountains in Dalriadan, they're going to use it as a nuclear, chemical, radioactive waste. If this particular mine gets a go-ahead, it'll set the green light for all down the west of Ireland, right down as far as where I live in Wicklow and Wexford. And that's the plan. It'll allow all international countries such as the UK to have free from any emissions or anything like that. That's the reason. So it's all behind Agenda 21, and I urge people to connect to people from Ulster, Leinster, Connacht, and every province, the 4 provinces of Ireland. And what we've discovered, we were at a parade there in Cookstown the other day, and they were trying to stop us going forward to march in the parade with our banners and stuff and highlighting what's going on. And we used our 1937 Brunnock na HÉireann original 63 article constitution. And in that constitution it states that the Irish text, where there's an issue in the constitution, the Irish text must prevail. And this is how they've taken away our Irish heritage and our Irish law. So what they've done, if you look at studied in 1937 in particular, that constitution I've studied, the Irish text says something completely different in Article 6.1. So they're using the commonism, they're using common good in Article 6.1 in the English language. And they've also used the recent constitutions, and they've used Roman font, which is Roman civil procedure. So if we research and look back at Irish text is Irish law. So we enacted this constitution on last Thursday against the Parades Commission. They were using Roman Catholic law to stop us, and we used the Irish text constitution, and they allowed us, and they backed down. So what I'm thinking we could do, especially with Article 6.1 in the Constitution, and I believe right now the Irish government are now acting and operating out of the 1937 Constitution, because the corporations all around the world are gone and null and void. So as we're standing in Ireland, all acts are finished. None of these acts have been enrolled in the Supreme Court in Ireland in our native Irish text language. Therefore, the Irish language must prevail. So Article 6.1, it states in it, it's for the common good, but in the Irish text and the Irish law, it's we the people, it's for the benefit of the people, not the common good. So we can use this particular Article 6.1, the Irish text language, and we can take down the corporations and defeat them. And this doesn't go just for Irish people, this goes for anyone that's an Irish national, especially via your passport. It gives you that national capacity. Inside the front page of your passport is the old Irish text. That's the language and the text that we need to be looking at. But fundamentally, the reason I'm here, the fundamental law of Ireland is the 1937 Brunnock na HÉireann. Read it, research it, look it up. It's there. The only issue is you'll see the wrong constitution. But we have in our possession the original 63 article, Brunnock na HÉireann, 1937 sovereign constitution of Ireland, which every man and woman on this nation, via an Irish passport, can use against corporations. But I urge everybody here today and all around Ireland to have a look at what's going on in the Sperrins Mountains in mid-Ulster. And if we can stop this, we can stop it all. If the English and the UN get away with burying this radioactive waste in our mountains, it will be there forever. And what that will do, it will give the English Crown jurisdiction on Irish soil forever. And this is something that the whole island needs to get behind and stop. It's probably, in my opinion, the biggest issue apart from 5G. It's the biggest issue, but it's something that we can unite the people. We walked in St. Patrick's Day parade in Cookstown in front of 30,000 people, and there was people from all over Ireland. There was Protestants, Catholics, all different jurisdictions together, and we done it under the Brunnock na HÉireann 1937, all Ireland, no religion constitution. And I thank you very much. So keep a lookout for Dalriadan and the mining that's going on in the Sperrins Mountains and the plans that they have for the whole of Ireland to ruin rural Ireland. If we don't stop this, rural Ireland will be gone within 2025, 2030. So thank you very much for listening to me.